Later today, Sacramento lawmakers take on the controversial bill to ban orca shows at SeaWorld.
Fox 5's Walter Morris has been in Mission Bay all morning with more on that. Walter.
Good morning. Well, the state assembly taking on AB 2140. That's a bill that would effectively ban killer whale shows at SeaWorld, and obviously it's getting a lot of attention. So to give us a little bit of legal perspective, we're joined by familiar face Wendy Patrick, lecturer at SDSU. Good morning.
Good morning.
So first of all, can you just tell us what's next in this process? I understand this bill is going before a committee.
That's right. It's going before a committee today that's going to basically decide whether it progresses. Things have been very busy in Sacramento because remember, in preparation for today's hearing, Water Parks and Wildlife Committee, which is where it is today, there's been an opportunity for people on both sides to go up to Sacramento and present testimony. In other words, they're not going to make a decision based on a documentary, which SeaWorld has labeled propaganda. But it's also a documentary that has provided a lot of information and footage that has a lot of people up in arms. So what this committee has been doing is soliciting evidence, testimony, facts from both sides of this debate in order to make an intelligent decision today as to what they want to do with the bill.
Now, going forward, obviously Blackfish has spawned a lot of controversy, but the burden maybe for a documentary filmmaker and a lawmaker very different. So can you just explain to us what else might the lawmakers have to look at?
Yes, that's a great question because a lot of people were very incensed over the movie. It's a very emotional movie. There's music. There's a lot of things being depicted that SeaWorld disputes. So what the lawmakers want to do is they don't want to be, making decisions just based on emotion, but they need facts. They need to know exactly, how are the orcas being treated? What would happen to them if they were put into a sea pen where they wouldn't have the same environment as they enjoy now with different nutrition, exposure to different bacteria, etc. So they've been getting those facts from both sides. And I got to tell you, this is an issue where there is extreme polarization. Nobody is pro animal mistreatment. But SeaWorld is saying we're not mistreating them and that it's not a good thing for them to be put into a sea pen. It's better for them to have the kind of stimulation and contact they have now. So what the Assembly Committee has been soliciting is information on both sides of the debate. So like you said, they won't be acting on emotion, but they'll be well informed and able to make a good decision in today's hearing.
And then going forward, obviously, SeaWorld has a huge part in San Diego. So do we have any idea what this may do to SeaWorld's place in San Diego if they were to ban killer whale shows?
Well, that's a good question, isn't it? Are we going to have as much tourism to see 10 orcas floating in a sea pen as we do to have them participating in these shows where they're splashing the audience and doing tricks and a lot of things that many San Diegans have grown up with? And a lot of people, say economically, no, it wouldn't be the same draw. But this hearing today is not the end of the story, because if it gets out of this committee, it's on its way to another assembly committee that oversees things like entertainment and tourism. And between now and then, there's going to be another opportunity for people to provide advice. So you and I will probably be talking about this again, I would imagine.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, Wendy, providing some very valuable legal insight. There you have it, this debate long from over. That's the latest from Mission Bay. I'll send it back to you.